Hey y'all, I wanted you to meet my new friend, courtesy of a Chinese boy. Hold on. Say hi. Say hi. Thank God for Communist China bringing us all together, right? He's not used to this kind of attention. I named him Virgin Ben after my hero, Ben Shapiro. That was his nickname before he got married because he's such an idiot waiting to have sex until he's married. That's just so silly, especially, when you can just fuck a bitch on the first date. Why the fuck would you want to wait for such a lame experience? Now, I kind of wish I waited till marriage, but obviously we done fucked that up. There's no turning back. But I think that I'm saving myself for somebody that legitimately loves me, and I legitimately love them back. I'm just not, doing that sort of thing anymore. And what I find really funny is when people that obviously don't have any morality when it comes to sex, they always make fun of people that do. Like Virgin Ben. But Virgin Ben wants to be Virgin Ben. I'm gonna take him to my comedy sets. I think that he'd be an asset to me. Okay, so my friend was supposed to come over to my house, but I don't have a GPS system because fuck that. The government can track you that way. The GPS system doesn't even work anyway. It's such a failed system, like most of them. And so, because I don't have a GPS, I will get lost pretty easily. I mean, that's always my excuse anyway. I'm like, I don't have a GPS, I can't pick you up. But, I mean, if I knew where he was, I'd come get him in a heartbeat. But since I don't know, and this is the town that I live in too, but I don't really spend a lot of time here, driving around the city. See, it's definitely a suburb, but it's small enough to be considered a small town, I would say, because there's nothing going on here. But I kind of wish that I lived in a small town, those towns that only have one gas station and some mom and pop shop that's been there for 100 years, I'd much rather live in a town like that, especially considering my lifestyle. I don't really go out anyway. But look at his ears. Oh, I get so excited whenever I see stuffed animal, especially really, really big ones. They had even bigger ones that were $50. And I was like, don't spend $50 on a stuffed animal. I mean, that's silly. But he was 20. Virgin Ben, you know what's up. See, I scooped him up and I couldn't let him go. Once I held him, I was like, I feel like he's a baby. That's how silly I am. But anyway, since Virgin Ben's a libertarian, he's not wearing his seatbelt either. You want to hold my coffee, Virgin Ben? I feel like being a virgin is it's kind of a lost cause in our society, you know? Like, really, the only people that appreciate virgins are, like, pedophiles, you know? Because they're like, oh, they're innocent. I mean, isn't that, like, what's attractive about kids? And I don't just mean, like, in a sexual way, because that's fucked up. I mean, like, what's attractive about kids is the fact that they're not, like, fucked up because of the world. Like, they have this sort of, like, optimism about things. Unless, of course, they're being abused every day by their foster parents. Or just by the regular-ass parents. I mean, shit, you don't have to have a foster family to be screwed up. I think a lot of people are screwed up for a lot of reasons. It's not limited to, like, you know, government-funded agencies that don't really provide for children. I just know because I've got, like, way too many friends that have had, like, fucked up experiences in foster care. And it's just sad, you know? It's sad that all this fucked up shit happens to people. And then it's really sad that people that don't have that experience, you know, that have had mommy and daddy coddle them their entire life, you know, they go off to college and they get treated like they're some kind of fucking princess. It's like college professors are treating their students like they're 5 years old. And maybe it's because the professors are 5 years old. Maybe that has everything to do with it. I know, because I went to college too. It's pretty terrible. Like, I don't really think that I, like, grew as a person, you know? I just grew into being an alcoholic. That was basically what happened. It's better to learn everything on your own anyway. Because if you learn everything on your own, you'll have confidence from learning everything on your own. And you'll also be grateful to the people that taught you what they taught you. And, like, I wish that people realize that there's such value in the DIY approach. There's such value in figuring things out on your own rather than, like, having somebody hold your hand the whole goddamn time. And that's why people are so fucking weak. They're not used to being told off. They're not used to, like, being able to take criticism and shit. One of the reasons why, like, I'm so critical of women is because women want to act like they're so fucking brave and they're so amazing and all this shit, and they can't take fucking criticism. It's like the only way that you can be good is if you can take people not liking you and you can take people misinterpreting you and shit. Welcome to my life. It's just constant. I mean, there was somebody staring at me in the store today, and I don't know if they were staring at me because I'm wearing a Ben Shapiro sweatshirt and they're febrile. I don't know if they were staring at me because they were trying to, like, figure out my gender. I don't know if they were staring at me because my outfit was silly. Because schizophrenics don't give a fuck how we look. You guys, it's not that important. Y'all should, you know, take a lesson from us. It's not what matters. How somebody looks, how somebody dresses. It's not what matters at all. Anyway, it's just a social norm. Oh, you guys want to see this toilet? Here we go. Look at that son of a bitch. We're gonna stop. We're gonna stop right here and stare at it. Y'all see that? Look at that motherfucker. Let's go. Let's get out of here. I have seen all that I can see. I've seen all I need to.
We're just gonna keep pretending that this is an episode of Law and Order. Wait, there's no point checking the mail. Today's a holiday. Oh yeah, it's true. It's true. Let's keep going. Alright, y'all. I want you to see it for yourself. This is what I see every day. Classic point of view shot. Look at that. Look at that. Whoa. All right. Look at him over there. Isn't he beautiful? He's praying. Tupac's always praying. But luckily for him, he's in heaven. So you don't have to deal with this shit world anymore. Anyway, I think I'm gonna make some food. I made the mistake of eating like a fuck ton of jalapenos last night. And it's not just that my asshole had a problem with it. It's like my stomach had a problem with it. Do you know how shit works? Do you know how the human body works, Amy? Or are you just dumb? I am pretty dumb. But you'd think, like, after I took that shit that my stomach would stop hurting. So I started to think that maybe I had the flu or some shit because, like, a bunch of people have been sick. I love when somebody tells me that. They're like, yeah, I've been vomiting and passing diarrhea and all this shit, and I'm still at work. It's good, though, because it makes me wash my hands more. It's like, that's something that I already needed to do, so I guess it's like motivating me to do the right thing. See, friend, you're going to have to deal with this all the time. You're going to have to listen to me talk. I know that you think, thank God I'm not at the Walmart anymore. Thank God somebody actually loves me. And then you have to deal with my bullshit. Then you have to listen to me yell all the time. Okay, well, I gotta feed my cats because they really want food. That's the whole reason why I left. It's really for them. It wasn't for me. But of course, I made it about me and ended up making a friend. He's gonna come with me everywhere now. He's so soft, you guys. But, you know, like I was saying before, as long as you're aware of how the world works and you're aware of, like, how things are fucked up and everybody's lying and everybody's manipulating and exploiting and gaslighting, it's like, I know that he's not going to fix my problems, but, like, I tell myself that he is, and I feel like these madmen that, you know, benefit from, like, the susceptibility that a lot of Americans have to, like, you know, being conditioned to, like, think, like, oh, this is gonna make my life easier, this is gonna make me happier, like, I need this product, I need that vacuum cleaner, you know? It's like, this shit is, it's always been a thing, but it's way worse now because of the media. Because when you have, like, constant advertisements and constant, it's like a tug of war, pretty much. But it's like a tug of war from, like, 500 different people, you know? So what they're tugging at is your fucking brain. They want you to think this way or buy this object because how could you have lived without this object before, you know? But, like, I know that it's all a tool. I know that it's all a bunch of bullshit. But he needs a home. He needs a home. He does. He's so soft. Anyway, I'm going to stop this video when this light turns off. Whenever this garage light turns off. It shouldn't be too much longer.
But, what did I say? Goodbye, y'all. If I can figure out how to turn this button off. Jesus. It's the one button. It's like the only red button on the whole fucking thing. Why are you such an idiot? There you go. There you go.